everybody, Mr. LEGO Lover 55 here, and welcome to another LEGO set review. Today we have, once again, another Bionicle set, and this is our first Bionicle Summer 2016 review. Today we'll take a look at Storm Beast. Now, I was originally going to start off with the largest set to the smallest sets, but I figured why not start with the smallest sets first, and yeah, so I decided to start with him just because, well, I'm questioning him because a lot of people are liking him because of his unique function, but right now I'm kind of iffy about him, so I kind of want to get this out of the way and have my thoughts on him and see if he is a good set or not. So, like always, we'll go ahead and start off with the box. We'll open it up, see the pieces, new parts, recolors, all that, instructions, build the set, review the set, all my final thoughts, extra pieces, all that. You know the drill. So, let's start with the box. So, on the front, or on the top rather, we've got the LEGO Bionicle logo with the mask of control, just like the Winter 2016 sets. On the front, we've also got Storm Beast here with a corrupted Kopaka mask. We'll have to see where that plays into the story. We've also got 2016 Kopaka there. Looks like he lost his mask. We have the set info here. It's recommended for ages 7 to 14. It's set number 71314, and it has 109 pieces. We've also got the name of the set here, Storm Beast, and let's go ahead and take a look at the back. On the back, it shows all the functions here at the top. You can move his arms with the tail, you can grab stuff with the end of the tail, and the pop-off mask function. It also shows the combiner model that you can combine with all the beasts, not including a Kimu. So you get this super mega ultra rage Umarak destroyer thing. And I will definitely be reviewing that because that looks really cool, honestly. Then over here we have a little comic, little mini comic. So it shows Storm Beast erupting or coming from the waves, even though he's supposed to be a Storm Beast, not like he's scratching his claws against the walls. And we've got Melum and Kopaka going to face him off in a hand-to-hand showdown where now we've got an actual size of Kopaka's mask and the buildable figures logo. And that's pretty much it. So, now I will go ahead and cut here so I can take off this tape and we'll open up the set. Okay, so I have now taken off the tape from the top here, so we can just go ahead and plop that open. I made a bit of a mistake here and here, but no one's gonna really look at the back anyways. So, let's just go ahead, open this up, and dump out all the bags. Dump, dump, dump. There we go, and I think that's it. So, let me go ahead and close up the box. Here's how I do it. I think so. Yep. Alrighty. And I'll put that out to the side. So, here's what we have. We have the instructions. We have a bag of large pieces and a bag of smaller pieces. But they're both the same size bag. This one's just folded. So, I'm actually going to have a new way of taking a look at the new recolors and new pieces. So, I will go ahead and just open one bag at a time and show off that one. And then I'll do another clip where I show off the other bag. So, I think that's how it is going to work. So, let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so I have decided to open up the bag of large pieces first, because there seems to be the most interesting stuff in here. So, we'll go ahead and start off with new pieces. We might as well start here at the top. So, no new pieces here. It's nice to get these again, though. Always nice to get those. New piece right here. We have got what is supposed to be a jaw for Storm Beast and for all of the beasts in this summer wave. They only come in one color for this wave, and that is, I think it's gunmetal gray, so yeah, I guess that's a nice new piece. We've also got these new pieces, and they first are going to appear in trans blue, I guess, translight blue. We can get two of them, which is also nice. They're these little crystal add-on pieces that you can add on to socket pieces from the CCBS system. So, nice to get those. However, you can't add anything onto it after that. It would have been nice to at least maybe put an axle hole right there. I believe these are a new... Actually, no, hold on. Right, new pieces first. So we've also got this mask, which is a new recolor. I'm not exactly sure the official name for this, but it's the same mask, I believe, that's used for all of the beasts, just they come in different recolors. So this one comes in a matte true blue and a light greenish, yellowish trans color, I guess. So yeah, that's pretty much it for new pieces in here. Then for new recolors, we have a new recolored Kopaka mask, which is very nice. I think it melds in really well with the white. It makes it look like it's been infected, so we don't really know exactly what's gonna happen in the series, so we'll have to wait for that. Actually, we've got a new printed piece. This is not a new recolor or a new piece, but it's a exclusive printing, so that's what it looks like. So there. There really isn't too many other recolors, so like I was saying before, I do think these are new recolors in Metro Blue. We get 3 of those. And we of course got the new, well not the new, but we've got this Bionicle head in a new recolor. And once again, the trans neon yellowish, greenish color. Yeah. So it's nice to get that. The eye stock is in a different bag, I think, so yeah. And I think that's pretty much it for this bag here. So let's go ahead and move on to the other bag. Okay, so here is the bag of smaller pieces, and really in here there isn't too much. The only notable thing I can see in here is the new, I believe these are new recolors for this wave. They're these skull spider's legs, once again in that other color. I'm just not going to say because it takes too long. But yeah, they're in this greenish color, I guess. Trans green. Alright. And then other than that, so we get about like 6 of those, I think. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we got 6 of them in this, just in this set. So that is very nice. And other than that, there really isn't too much. One thing that is noticeable is that they brought back the old 2015 eye stock. So very interesting. So I guess masks may be popping off a little bit easier. And I guess they did the shorter eye stalks just for the Unity thing and not because people were complaining. Maybe. I don't know. But honestly, it doesn't really matter to me because I'm pretty careful with mine. So yeah, I guess that's nice to have them back. I guess I didn't really want them to get rid of those forever. But other than that, there's not really much else in here. Just a bunch of like friction joints, ball and socket, other stuff, Glatorian necks, Technic pieces. Didn't open up this because there was nothing new in it, and yeah. So, anyways, I will go ahead, build this thing, and then we'll take a look at the instructions. Okay, so I have now finished building the set, but before we take a look at it, we can go ahead and take a look at the instructions here. So, here we have the front of the instructions, which is basically the same stuff as on the front of the box, just less stuff. On the first page, it shows that if you are confused, you should organize your pieces. But I don't do that. But I still build it anyways. So, we've got the instructions going all the way to the end. And then at the end, we've got the final product, the good old list of pieces, a poster for the summer 2016 wave. We've got all the beasts down there, so it looks like they are going to be, there's multiple of the beasts, and not just, the beasts aren't unique characters, apparently. And then we've got the Toa fighting them. We've also got the same comic we saw on the back of the box. There, on the back of the box, there's just a closer look here. Once again, the combination model for the Ultimate Rage Mode, I guess, Umarak, and a little, what's it called, advertisement for the Bionicle Mask of Control game, and a little advertisement for the Bionicle Journey to One Netflix series. So hopefully they come out with a new episode soon. I think they're coming out next month, actually. And that's pretty much it for the instructions. So now, let's go ahead and take a look at Storm Beast. Okay, so here is Storm Beast, all fully built up, and he is a pretty good looking figure actually. So, I'm not going to say any of my thoughts yet. That will be at the end of the video, where it should belong. Right now, I'm just going to say what he can do and stuff. So, yeah, so we'll go ahead and start off with his color scheme. His color scheme consists of black, Metru blue, the greenish color, I'm not going to say the color because it's too confusing. It's going to take too long. The trans light blue color. Did I already say Metru blue? I don't even know. But, yeah, those colors, I guess. All those colors. That's his color scheme. Alrighty. And so that's pretty much his color scheme. He does have a few functions here. I believe he has, whoops. Let me look on the back of the box. Yes, he has 3 functions. So, one function, of course, that they've always used for almost every set. I say that because of the Lord of Skull Spiders and the creatures. We've got the pop-off mask function, which you can still do by pushing on the top with the old eye stalk, like so. And that went over here. And you could also do it by having a weapon and hook a weapon under his jaw, like that. So there are 2 ways to do it, which is pretty neat. So I like how they did that. So yeah. Another function is, you can see he has the infected Kopaka mask here. We can go ahead and take a closer look at that right there. So once again, it is the white and the greenish color once again. And that was basically onto this little shadow trap thing. It's not an actual shadow trap, but it's like a shadow trap tail, I guess. I guess if you want to, you can kind of make a little bit of a shadow trap. Not really an official one, but you can kind of take these off, the little claws off, and take this off and put it on there. And you've got your own little shadow trap, I guess, but it's not an official thing. It's not in the instructions. It would have been cool to see that, though. So this basically just opens and closes simply like that with these black pin things right there. Just like that. Very simple. You can close it all the way or have it open, whichever you choose. And the final function, which is pretty much the main function, probably the main reason you'd want to get this set, is because, well, he's got another arm function, just like almost any of the sets. So, you push down his tail, and his arms go up, just like that. So, you can move his tail around, and his arms will move in different directions, like a puppet. So this is something that is very creative of LEGO to do. This is actually a pretty neat function. You can make the arms go side to side like that. Make them just go up and down. Make them do that. So yeah, pretty neat little function. You could just make them go all over the place. Yep. Yeah, there's a lot of different things you can do with that. I really do like the claws on this one too. They're a little bit bigger than I thought, and I guess I do like that. I like big claws, I guess. So yeah, that's the function there. So I really do like how LEGO did this, actually. It's pretty complex, and yeah, it works basically like this, and because of the weight of the arms, it will stay in this position and not droop down like that, because the arms are affected by gravity more than the tail. So, yeah. And that's pretty much it. Also, another thing, the mask does not cover up the whole head, just so you know. He's also got a little bit of a custom leg build below the knee here, so he doesn't have just another standard CCBS ball joint system piece. He actually uses some custom Technic builds, so that's pretty neat. I really do like that. And I think they do that with almost all the beasts, I think, so yeah. But I think that's pretty much it here for Storm Beast. There really isn't too much else. I guess if you want to, you can make him hold Kopaka's mask. Oh, speaking of Kopaka's mask, we've got to go ahead and put that on him. Okay, so here we have Winter 2016 Kopaka Uniter. So let's sorry about that. Let's go ahead, pop off his golden mask like that, and place on his corrupted mask, just like so. And honestly, once again, well, not once again, but it does, the mask doesn't really blend into the color scheme at all, but it does look like he got sick or infected. So yeah, one thing that's actually different about this mask than the other ones is not because of the color scheme or anything, but he's actually missing the stud on here. They didn't include a stud, not because they accidentally missed a piece, I don't think. They just, I don't know, maybe they just chose not to, I'm not sure. It does not include one, purposely, I think. But you can always just get your own and put it in like so, if you want to. But I'm going to leave it out for now, just like that. And we'll be nice and put back on his golden mask for right now. But now let's go ahead and get to the end of this review for my final thoughts. Before we get to my final thoughts on Storm Beast here, we've also got the extra pieces, and these are all of them. Nothing too interesting, just a few Technic pieces, so yep, those are all the extra pieces we get. So anyways, my final thoughts here on Storm Beast. At first, when I was seeing reviews and stuff, I was like, this is probably my least favorite set of the new wave, but I actually not too sure right now, because he's actually a lot better than I originally thought he was. The function is actually a lot more fun than I thought. So, yeah, and I don't know, those claws, I just really like those claws for some reason. And a lot of people are complaining about the socket thing right there, but to me it doesn't really matter. As long as the claws are big, I like it. So for my likes, I like his color scheme. I like all the new pieces, recolors, etc. for that. I like those giant claws, once again, even though they're only 3 fingers. I do love the function. I surprisingly like it. I thought it would just be one simple, boring function, and there really wasn't much else to do. And I don't know, after having the set in hand, I actually really like this, actually. I think maybe the one thing I was a little disappointed with was how empty this part was right here. We've got a lot of exposed CCBS parts right here, just with that there. So maybe that's why I wasn't liking the set, but I don't know. I actually like this set a lot more now that I actually have it. So yeah, for my dislikes, still I think I don't like that the gappiness right there, or the exposure to that piece, CCBS piece, I guess. And there really isn't too much else, actually. Yeah, there really isn't too much else, I guess. So, overall, I would probably rate this set probably an 8 out of 10, just because it's not my favorite set of the wave, but maybe it'll be a little bit higher than some of the other ones. So, I think that's pretty much it for this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and keep building!